Triple Penetration, and I'm back from the dead. Well, I had made a video for quite a while, about a week now, or week and a bit. Anyway, I'm back, and some good stuff's happened while I was gone. I got a partnership. Yeah, pretty weird. Yeah, I got a partnership. That's like, oh my god! I come back, I see you've been accepted for your partnership, and I'm like, what? What's going on? That's absolutely epic. Yeah, and I'm going a bit crazy, smashing stuff. Yeah, yeah, basically. Anyway, well, this like next 3 or 2 episodes is just gonna be based on the actual PS4 and the Xbox 720. Today I'm going to start off doing the PS4 because that's my favourite console right now, and the release dates and all that, all the stuff you want to know. And it's going to be exact same for the Xbox 720, which is a new upcoming console for either early 2014 or holiday of 2013, which means they both clash almost. Anyway, I'm going to go through the specs and I'll leave some pictures of the actual remote, because a lot of you guys know that when they actually showed the PS4 for the first time, they showed the remote, and that got a lot of people a bit angry, but the remote seemed pretty beastly. Anyway, with the specs and all, it's got a single chip custom processor. The CPU is a AMD Jaguar 8 core. It's got 8 gigs of RAM, and that's my computer. I'm just saying, it's basically my Alienware right now, because 8 gigs of RAM is like, you can if it's got so much RAM like that, RAM is basically how much stuff you've got open, and it allows you to have more stuff open and run like harder games and stuff like that. So basically, if they're putting more RAM in, it means you could probably have more games open at once, because I know it's all switching to not CDs no more. So I'm like, okay, it's probably going to be all Wi-Fi. So that seems pretty good. It's got a Blu-ray drive and a DVD drive, so I'm still stuck here. Because if it's got a Blu-ray drive, they may still support the CDs, and the DVD drive, they still may support the CDs. But here, they allow for USBs, 3.0s. 3.0s are basically faster than 2.0s. 2.0s are standard on a laptop. And on a laptop with Windows 8, a newer one, you get all standard 3.0s, which means it's just faster and newer. It is Bluetooth as well, which is pretty good. It's got stronger Bluetooth actually. The outputs are HDMI, analog, and digital output for you guys who wanna like just use different outputs for HD and normal. Anyway, I've got the controller here. I might as well just put it up in the video on the screen, a picture of it. It looks kind of similar. It's got a touchpad, which I noticed up top. I'm not 100% sure what that is, but it looks like a touchpad. They've almost remodeled it, basically. Like, they've got a not completely different, but you can still imagine that being a PS3 or PS4 mode. They've just added a bit more for the actual touchpad. Which, it doesn't look bad. It just looks more futuristic. Like, that's all I can say, because I don't know. It's DualShock 4, so it's obviously better. It's probably more comfortable, and everything. It's just they're trying to make everything better and everything. It's got a built-in lithium rechargeable battery, which is just it's not actually batteries again. Like the Xbox 720 would be still batteries, which is a bit stupid, but it's Microsoft, they do what they want. You can moan about it, but it's never gonna change. Anyway, the PS4 release date is due for the holidays of 2013, and in my opinion of that, that's good, but they've waited 7 years for this to come out, and the remote doesn't even look like they've shown the remote, so it doesn't look amazing. it just looks like something standard with a touchpad. It's basically it's basically the PS Vita.
That's a kill.
It's not something special. And also here they've got this camera thingamajiggy. It's the PS4i. I remember when they did one for the PS2 and the PS3. There's this little, because when the games come out, the first games come out, they do these little rubbish games. I don't even know how to explain it. Same with Xbox 360. When Xbox 360 came out in 2007 or 6, they did this game where they had a little camera and you could like do pictures on the camera. They had like games similar to Street Fighter, but just had much better graphics. So that's what they kind of do when new consoles come out. But this is the PS4, and there's really exciting news that the MW4 is going to be on it. One of the first games to ever come out on it, and that's going to be pretty amazing. So I can't wait for that. Well, that's what all we've got really to say, because all of this information was just leaked, and people are just like trying to get it out as quick as possible, and just steal it from Sony basically, because they're trying to keep it like no one can tell what's going on, and Sony are trying to keep it all confidential, and it's not really working, because they've said already that they haven't even started picking up the console. And when they said that, I said it's been 7 years. I really thought to myself, it's been 7 years and you haven't started on the console. What a lie. Because if you're gonna make a console, you do designs for it, then you do everything what's gonna be inside it, and that doesn't take 7 years. And you can't have a thing is it's gonna be in holidays, gonna be in about 3 or 4 months, and so you're gonna make a console in 3 or 4 months, and only about 2 months testing, and you hope that's gonna work. No, I think they made the console about 2 years ago. Especially looking from this remote. This remote here, it's not exactly something new, because we've seen this stuff. The touchpad's been around since iPhone 1, and the iPhone 1 came out in 2008, and first generation came out in 2008, and I think they started really doing this in 2009 or 2010, because they've probably used the way iPhone use their actual touchpads, because that was the first actual idea of having a touchpad was the iPhone, when you think about it. Or it was the Windows phones, which used the pen, and those came out, those were like 2006 and 2005. Those phones weren't really good. They were terrible, in fact, compared to the iPhones right now. So I'm thinking that around 2008, 2009, they started making the actual controller, and 2010 and maybe just a bit into 2011 they were doing the actual PS3, the console. Because when I think about it, they've got 8 gigs of RAM, DDR5 RAM, which is whoa, and 8 gigs is a lot. That's what's in my computer right now, my Alienware. And I'm wondering, seriously, they're trying to pack in a lot of stuff, because actually I may just put some pictures of the games, the graphics of the games, because the games graphics are amazing. No doubt, they are amazing. I saw, I'm not sure what it was, but I think it may have been Crysis 4 or MW4. But the graphics were absolutely beautiful, because they've got a AMD graphics card, which it doesn't suit me, because I don't like AMD that much, considering using Nvidia, because I don't really like AMD. AMD don't suit me that much, but they're using an AMD graphics card. AMD is still amazing. When I mean amazing, I mean really, really good, and that's just epic. But the problem is, AMD graphics card 8 gigs of RAM, the console, everything else, and then I think about it, how much is it gonna cost? Literally, how much is this console gonna cost? The PS3 came out. I remember my brother getting it one of the first few weeks it came out, and he paid about 400 quid for it. Because some guy just ran into it over from like China or something. He paid 400 quid for it. And what is gonna happen? Is it gonna be 700 quid? Is it gonna be on the edge of 1,000 quid? Because my Alien was 1,200 or something. And that is only a bit more, actually, considering it's got 4 gigabytes of graphics card. I'm thinking it's gonna range from 800 quid, and that's what really bugs me, because having a console 800 quid, I think the Xbox 720 is gonna win this battle, because I always voted for the PS3, PS4, PS2. My PS2 was my favorite console, but this round I think the Xbox 720 is gonna win. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Next week, no, a few days time actually, because I don't want to mess it up for you guys. Anyway, in a few days time I'll be doing the Xbox 720 review. This Xbox 720 review. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace out, guys.